Shri Gurubhyo Namaha children, we are in Unit 8 and we are in exercise problem number 5. Okay, we are in financial statement analysis. Today I am going to teach you problem number 5. Okay. Now, from the following particulars, prepare comparative statement of financial position of Kala Limited. Now, they've given you the details of the balance sheet of 2017 and 2018. Okay, equity and liabilities. They've given you the shareholders fund, reserves and surplus, non-current liabilities. In that you have long-term borrowings, and current liabilities you have a trade payables 20,000, 12,000, 4 lakh 20 and 4 lakh 62. This is the closing liability balance of both the years. Okay. Then they have given you the asset side. Asset side total is 4 lakh 20 and 4 lakh 62 for the next year. Okay. So you're going to compare both the balance sheets. And first you're going to start with your equity liabilities. Okay, so your absolute amount. Okay, your absolute amount increase and decrease and decrease. Okay. Here you're going to have a percentage increase and decrease. Fine. Alright. Now let us first find the absolute amount increase and decrease. Now see 2017, 2018. Your share capital is increased by 60,000. Reserves and surplus absolutely no increase. Fine. And then your long-term borrowing, it is reduced by 10,000. Here it is reduced by 8,000, your trade payables. Now let us see the total. Total is increased by 42,000. So plus 42,000. Then you have your current assets. Fixed assets is increased by 40,000 plus 40,000. Your current investment is reduced minus 10,000. Current assets is increased by 20,000 plus 20,000. Cash and cash equivalent is reduced by 8,000. We have 40 and then 32. So let us do the totaling now. The total 1 lakh, 4 lakh 20,000 and 4 lakh 62,000. The difference is 42,000. So it is increased. Your liability asset has increased. Not liability, asset side has increased. Fine. Now that you got all the details, it's easy for you to do the calculations, right? Now let us go to the working column. This is your working column. Okay. Now first one, let us take 60,000. 60,000 divided by, this is your 3 lakh. Okay, you have to take the figure from the first year. So comparing into 100. Second, there's nothing. Okay, your reserves and surplus remained the same. So, and third one, your long-term borrowing is reduced by 10,000. In the first year, it was 50,000 into 100. Fine. Then your trade payable is reduced by 8,000. 8,000 into 100 divided by 20,000. Then your total. The total liability has increased by 42,000 into 100 divided by 4 lakh 20,000. Fine. So now let's see this. Your asset side 40,000 it is increased by into 100, and what was the balance in the first year? 2 lakh 50,000. Okay, now let us we need some more space here. So 10,000 minus 10,000, that means what? Your non-current investment is reduced by 10,000. The opening balance was 50,000 into 100. Fine. And then you have your inventories. Your inventory is 20,000 into 100 divided by 80,000. The balance in the first year. Then let us come to your cash and cash equivalent. 40,000. Your increase is 8,000. First year balance is 40,000 into 100. Finally, you have your Total assets 42,000, it is increased to, fine. And in the beginning of the year, it was 4,20,000 into 100. Okay, guys, now let us calculate the percentage. Okay, percentage. The first one, 60,000 divided by 3 lakh. So 2, 3, 4. Okay, then again 1 0 you get cancelled here. Let me bring it down so that you can see it. Okay, this will get cancelled there. And 3 will go here too. So 20 plus 20, so 20%. Fine. Now here 1, 2, 3, 4. Be very careful. The calculation 20%. So plus 20. This is actually nil here. There's no increase here. So it is minus 20%. Your long-term borrowing has reduced. Okay, now let us see your current liability. 40%. Reduced by 40%. Your total liability 42,000. So 10%. With an increase in 10. Now let us go to our asset side. The asset side 0, 16. So plus 16. Your fixed assets is increased by 16%. Fine. Now here 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 20. So your non-current investment is reduced by 20. 25%. So your current assets, that is your inventory, it has been increased by 25%. Then cash and cash equivalent 8,000. So that has gone to 20%. Increased, no, reduced by 20%, not increased. So minus figure here. Then here you have 10%. Right? So 10%. It's not necessary you should put percentage everywhere because they mentioned here percentage. Okay, here it is rupees. Fine. So I hope you understood the problem, children. Okay, now I'll just erase this portion where I don't want that to be erased. Okay, so I have completed the problem. We have compared both the years. Okay, and we have got the percentage. You know, it's easy for you. With this figure, it's very difficult for you to find out the percentage of increase and decrease. Now, see here, you got an increase of 20% in your share capital. Your long-term borrowing has reduced by 20%. That's good. Your payables is reduced by 40%. So, all that is a positive sign. Right? Now, your total liability has increased by 10%. And your asset also has increased by 10%. Right? So you got your non-current, your fixed assets increased by 16%. Your non-current investment has reduced by 20%. Inventories has been increased by 25%. Cash and cash equivalents reduced by 20%. Okay. So that's how you should calculate and compare. Okay, with your figures, it can be for not only one year, it can be 2 years, 3 years also comparison. You can do. I hope you understood the problem, children. Thank you very much. See you in the next.